Hello everyone, Randy here, and we are playing Farming Simulator 15 on Oklahoma. And wow, folks, do we have a lot of bales here. Since last episode, I went ahead and finished bringing the rest of the bales to the field here. We're just across from the sell point right there. And yes, as I suspected, Courseplay did manage to lose a pile of bales. If you look right over, kind of beside the shed there, you can kind of see some bales over there. So we'll have to go pick those up. But we're going to go ahead and start selling these bales this episode. Hopefully it won't take too long. I don't want to make like a whole episode of just selling bales here. But we're going to go ahead and sell these. And before we do that, let's just figure out how many bales we have. Oh, I might have to actually do... Let's scan the fields here a moment. Take a couple moments to do that. And then we should be able to tell how many bales are on this field here. Minus whatever's over, you know, off to the side of the road over there by the shed. Okay, bales on field. 431 bales on the field. That should just be the bales right here. Bales outside of field, 154. Obviously, that should be some of the bales that are by the cow area there, so I won't necessarily count those. But anyway, let's get this loaded up here. Okay, we'll just simply drive through here. Like I said, shouldn't take too long, hopefully. There we go. Make a nice chunk of change there for each load of bales. And I guess I can't turn that on quite yet, can I? There we go. And once we're done here, it should be all even loads of bales, I believe. I think every load was full, if I recall correctly. So, not sure how many loads are there anymore. I kind of lost count there last episode. Also, by the way, when I finished up last episode, shortly thereafter, I did manage to crash my game there with the last load of bales. I don't know what happened, but the game definitely did not like something with the last load of bales. And it did crash on me. I simply just reloaded the game and did manage to bring the last load over here. So all the bales are here with the exception of the pile there. But yeah, something did cause the game to crash. I don't know what. And yes, we're definitely making a killing off these bales, I would say. The 467,000. And like I was saying when we started this, we're selling these bales, so hopefully we can make some money to buy a couple more trucks to sell all the corn we have. I'm going to try to sell it within an hour if possible. I'm fairly certain that's not going to happen, but I'm going to try to sell as much as possible within the hour. That way we don't lose out too much on the price that is already pretty much in the tank. And of course, for the trucks, we'll have to buy some more trailers with them as well. Okay, just you know, a few more loads to go here. Actually, probably a good half a dozen loads to go here yet. Yeah, unfortunately, we had a couple loads of bales that were kind of messed up when we placed them down. That's why some of the bale stacks are a little messy. And of course, like I was saying too, this is not all the bales, because Courseplay was just automatically selling the bales it was bringing over. I don't know how many bales that was, but Courseplay sold all the bales it brought over. Which I'm actually surprised it was able to do that. I didn't think Courseplay could actually be able to operate these trailers properly to be able to sell the bales, but apparently it can. Oh, we might get $1 million out of this yet. That'll be pretty good for just some bales in Farming Simulator here. Okay, what do we got? 2 more loads yet. Looks like 2 more loads plus whatever's over by the shed there yet. That's probably not a full load. I'm guessing, of course, they probably managed to get some of them to the sell point yet. Not sure how many. We'll have to find out, I guess. It's obvious just because the straps come off the trailer doesn't mean it unloads. It's just a better chance of them falling off. I'm guessing the reason my game crashed when I brought the last load, I think it was about the time I went to unload it, and I'm guessing I might have unloaded it on a spot a little bit too close to the other bales, so all the bales had to kind of shift over a little bit. So I'm guessing they had to calculate for some physics there. That is probably why my game crashed for the last load of bales. Like I said before, bale just sitting there isn't necessarily a problem. It's when the bale's moving, especially against other bales. That's when it can get a little laggy with the bales if you got a lot of them. Which obviously we did have a lot of them. Okay, last load from right here. Oh yeah, we should definitely be able to top $1 million here with the bales that are left on the field here. And this should be a full load, like I was saying. Should all be even full loads over here, if I remember correctly. And one more. Yep, it needs one more. Yep, there we go. Okay, and just a couple more bales over here, and we'll have the baling, selling wrapped up. And then we're probably actually going to go deal with some more bales here, maybe. And you folks will see why here in a couple minutes. I think I showed it to you folks here a couple episodes back. I was kind of figuring out if something would work or not. And looks like it will, so... Oh, they're going on the back trailer. Okay, that works, I guess. And one more. Okay, not that many bales here. Hopefully that's all of them. There's not like any more like scattered along the road somewhere. Looking at the map, there doesn't look like there was any more. And there might be a straggler somewhere around, but I think we got most of them at least. Okay, there we go. Last load, $1.1 million. Not too bad. We'll just park the tractor alongside here and call it good. And double check. I don't know. Does this update bales on field 431? That seems to have gone up. Let's just recalculate this here a moment. I would expect it to say 0 or really close to it now that should have sold all the bales on the field. Bales on field, 0. So excellent. Yes, we did sell all the bales. And obviously we still have the ones that are by the cowshed area there. Those are the hay bales. There should be some silage bales over there, and should still be some straw bales over there as well. And speaking of straw, that is the bale of preference probably for what we're doing over here. And like I said, I believe I showed you folks this already. Went ahead and placed down the compost master. And since last time I showed it to you folks, I went ahead and planted grass around it here. When I first put it down, I went ahead and plowed the area just to get rid of the grass. I thought that would give a better look to it. But unfortunately, the plowed texture showed through here. Made it really annoying because it kind of flashed and blinked and, yeah, just generally really annoying. So, went ahead and put the grass back. Looks much better now. I don't know if the grass is going to grow back here and actually come through. I would assume it would, but we'll have to wait and see, I guess. Actually, I could probably look at the map here. Doesn't actually show anything there, does it? Okay, that's kind of weird. So maybe it won't come back. That's nice. The compost master is working. We currently have 68,000 compost in here. It's like only about one bale at 4,666. Went ahead and brought a load of straw bales up here. And that's what I've been dumping in here so far. We're going to use this hopefully to make enough manure to actually be able to put some on a field. I know I asked you folks here, I think that was several episodes back, if we should do anything with manure. And quite a few of you folks said we should. Unfortunately, I got to look and it's like, boy, really don't have enough manure to do anything with anything. So, decided to get this set up here so we can actually spread some manure. And then off screen as well, I went ahead and bought 2 dump trucks here. I bought this one back here first. This is the Kenworth one, I believe. Yes, the Kenworth. I actually like the look of this one a little bit better. There's the dump box and everything. Unfortunately, the hitch on the back of that one does not work. Whereas the Peterbilt here does have a working hitch. But like I said, I don't like the look of the dump box quite as much. And just kind of the overall truck doesn't look quite as good as the Kenworth in my opinion. Still not terrible, but doesn't look as good as the Kenworth if you ask me. But yes, I do have the conveyor belt attached to the back of it. And as you folks might be able to guess, it will allow you to dump into it and conveyor out. Basically, what I am looking for here is a way to transport the manure to the field without having to take this manure spreader out to the field all the time. So anyway, I think we're ready to get started. We're going to try this on, what is this, number 5 right behind us here. And see how this works. If it even works. Nope. Like I need to raise that up a little more yet. There's just a little bit of compost in here yet, so... And as soon as you turn it on, you get the dump option. This would be much easier with slurry, but I don't know that there's a way I can make slurry with any of the setup I currently have, so... And there we go. It will allow us to overload into the manure spreader. Or compost spreader, I guess, in this case. And I got this particular spreader. It has a little bit wider width, and obviously probably one of the larger capacity manure spreaders out there. And, you know, without getting into like edited, cheated capacities on spreaders. I don't know that I necessarily even have any modded ones that are this big that I know of. So 15 meters. Let's slide that over. And I'm quite certain we're going to need a significant amount of manure here to actually get this done. I'm not sure how much this field is going to take here, but it's going to take a lot of manure if we want to do this entire field, which I'm thinking I kind of want to try just to see how much it's going to take. Let's see here. Manure spreaders. Yeah, I don't have much in the way of modded spreaders. I do have this Kenworth here, I guess. A little bit wider width. Oh, wait, I guess we could maybe give that a try. That might be kind of interesting. Working width of 18. Only holds 20,000, though. Anyway, let's get started here. Hopefully we can go faster than this. I'm pretty sure we can. And it'll be interesting to see exactly how far we make it here with just this one load. And if this works, hopefully I can get set up with a course play somehow. You know, get course play to park alongside the field or something. And then we can just drive up to it and refill. Not sure if that's going to work or not. I know there is... Let's see, which one is it here? This one? Yes, manure transporter. I know it works with the slurry mode. I don't know how well it's going to work with a manure, like what we're, you know, the solid manure like we're doing. I guess we'll have to find out. We almost made it to the end of the field. It's actually not too bad. I was thinking we'd probably make it about one pass and that would use all of it. It doesn't look like it's going to be quite that bad of a usage, though. Anyway, we'll read a couple comments here in a moment. Riley was asking, or saying, Artie Allen, you are so good at farming. Thank you very much for that. Spencer was asking, can someone unzip the map for me so I can play it? And one moment here while we turn around. What do we got? 11,000 left. So it takes about 2/3 to get to the end of the field here, it looks like. But anyway, back to Spencer's comment there. You should not have to unzip mods to play them. In fact, most mods you do not want to unzip. With the exception of being, typically they will say as much, you know, unzip me, you know, pack or whatever, something like that. Sometimes you got to unzip them. But for the most part, you do not want to unzip the maps. Now, if you're talking about Oklahoma, in that case, yes, you do want to unzip the pack because it comes with the Oklahoma map and the multi-fruit with it. And I don't remember if there's anything else in that pack or not, but you do want to unzip the pack, but you don't want to unzip the mod. Hopefully that makes sense. I know it's a little bit complicated there with maps and zips and all that good stuff. But as far as if you do need to unzip something, at least with Windows anyway, it's built right in. Just right-click on it, extract it. That's all you have to do. And then once it's obviously extracted, then you can drop it in your mod folder. Okay, and like I was saying, hopefully maybe we can like park the truck along here somewhere, and we can just like refill. Don't think I have them trucks in a group though yet. Oh, so what group do we have here? Let's go with... Boy, the groups are all getting kind of full here. Let's go with that one, I guess. Oh, this needs to be turned on. There we go. And how much do we have in here? It was 60,000 something. So we probably won't be able to quite fill this dump truck here. This dump truck, I believe, is 80,000. So a little bit high on the capacity for it, but... Keegan was saying, I remember the old 1957 Chevy mod. Says he'd go up and down to the beach on his days off in Farming Simulator there. Talking about the World of Farmcraft map. Also says that map looks like a lot of fun. Yes, I would say, for those who have not seen World of Farmcraft, definitely check it out. Pretty cool map. It's simply a combination of the past 4 farming simulators. So you got Farming Simulator 2009, Farming Simulator 2011, Farming Simulator 2013, and Farming Simulator 15. All the maps combined into one map. Ooh, nice, we did clear it. That's kind of what I was hoping for. We'd be able to clear it with the conveyor belt on the back here. I don't know if it'd be better to like put this conveyor belt by the field somewhere and like have Courseplay back up to it. I don't know if that's something reasonable for Courseplay to do or not. So I'm using the setup I have here currently. And I suppose I probably should turn this on here. Okay, there we go. And yes, like I said, this dumps right into the conveyor belt. Works pretty slick if you ask me. Oh yes, love that sound effect. Chris was saying I subbed to your channel, and nice video. Thank you very much for that. Jeffrey was saying on the World of Farmcraft there, this brings back a lot of memories. Says he would have to agree the 2011 was his favorite map as well. Says he still has the game yet. Trevor was asking on World of Farmcraft, where's the store at? It is in the Bjornholm part of the map. It's basically the store where Bjornholm, or the store in Bjornholm would be at. And the reset, I believe that is the 2009 farm, by the way. Someone with a unpronounceable name here was asking, where do you get all your equipment from? So my mods, I get them from all different websites. So, you know, FSUK, Mod Hoster, LS 2015, American Eagle modding, American Style modding, just a whole bunch of, there's probably at least a half a dozen others I get them from. So pretty much all the different modding websites. If you're looking for good quality mods, I would suggest going with FSUK, Mod Hoster, probably those two. And if you're looking for some American mods, go with American Style modding and American Eagle modding. Quality might be lacking a little bit on some of those sites, but they do have some more American styled equipment on them sites. Lightning Insane, great video. Thanks for the new map. Thank you very much for that. Edward is asking, awesome video, and is there an edit to Westbridge Hills map that has the additional fruit types? Yes, I believe there is a multi-fruit version of Westbridge Hills. I don't have a link to it, nor do I have it, but I'm pretty sure I have seen a multi-fruit Westbridge Hills. Roy was saying, great video. Thank you very much for that. Column was asking, will you make a top 5 or top 10 map and mod video? And he says, by the way, keep up the great videos. Thank you very much for that. And no, I do not plan on making a top 5 or top 10 map mod video. We'll see once. Maybe I will, but I don't plan to. I kind of look at it this way, you know, once Farming Simulator's done, it's, at least for me, it's done. So I don't really have much interest in going back to it. Unless, of course, there's something wrong with 17. We'll have to wait and see, but I don't think there will be. The Super Game Pro is asking, when is Farming Simulator 17 coming out? Supposed to be October 25. So just a couple of weeks here. Actually, not even a couple of weeks, really. Gaming Square was saying you cannot find the multiplayer server there. If you cannot find the multiplayer server, one, it could be down. Or two, you might have to update your game. If you do not have your Farming Simulator up to date, the server will not show up. So make sure you have your Farming Simulator version up to date. Okay, we should be able to get another load out of the dump truck here. Okay, start dumping the dump truck again. I don't know if Courseplay will be able to do this automatically. This is probably still going to be like a manual process. But hopefully let's just make it a little bit quicker. And wow, that tractor's really shaking back there. Ernie was saying, great video. And can you give my YouTube channel a shout out? His YouTube channel is Ernest. So yes, I can give your channel a shout out. A little bit of manure left yet in the trailer there. It's probably going to be about all. Like I said, the composter was just about out there, so we'll probably come back next episode and start working on getting some manure compost going here. Also, it'd be kind of nice if we didn't have the chopped straw in here. We can actually be able to see a little bit better where we haven't spread the slurry. I don't know if it'll help or not, but I guess I could always plow the field or cultivate it. Probably plow it. And then maybe we could see the manure just a little bit better, maybe. But yeah, anyway, like I was saying there, given the size of this field, we're definitely going to need a lot more compost here. We've gone through, what, one load? This will be the third load. So almost 100,000 liters of manure here. So we're probably going to need, I'm going to guess, probably at least 500,000, looking at what we have left on the field here. Probably at least 5,000 liters of manure from the looks of it. But anyway, folks, looking at the time, looks like it's time to wrap up the episode already. So with that, you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and till next time.